Let's say that your website has a very simple contact form on your contact page, or maybe in the footer of your website. So this is the scenario that most of businesses out there still have. We're talking about May 2025. So this is outdated. It was outdated a couple of years ago. We're not talking about today. So if you have just this simple form, contact form on your website where somebody can leave their name, email, phone number, and give you some message, and what happens after this? So that's my question for you. Is this the case that you are receiving notification, very simple, email saying, hey, this person applied on your website, go ahead and call her back, or take specific action. In some more advanced cases, even the person that applied, that filled in this form, even this potential customer of yours, they receive an email confirmation saying, hey, we received your email, somebody will contact you as soon as humanly possible. And that's also one of the possible scenarios out there. But this, again, it's so outdated because there is no any automation behind it. There's no any tracking. What do you do with these emails? Like, do you filter them occasionally in your inbox to check who applied in the last 30 days, or how do you even do this, So today I want to give you an idea what else you can do with this form on your website, how it can benefit to your business, because again, this is a channel where we'll talk about how to get set up to sell online. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Bojan. If you follow me already, welcome back. All we talk about here is, what kind of digital assets you need and what kind of digital actions you need to take in order for you to get some more traction, get some more clients coming your way to your business from your digital assets. Talking about website, form on your website, social media channels, advertising accounts. Those are all your business online assets, right? So back to the topic. One version, as we already introduced, is when you have a contact form, you receive a notification about it, maybe your client gets the confirmation about it, and that's it. From there, you are basically doing some manual job, calling these people. If they don't answer, you need to make some note for yourself to call them back. I hope you're not doing business like this still in 2025, but still there are people doing like that. That's why I'm making this video, Another way to do it is introducing the CRM. We're not talking about the form, which is kind of native to your website. We want to embed our form from the CRM into the website directly, so that the CRM basically can do some tracking for us, can do some automation. Oh my God, like what kind of automations you can do there. It's crazy, So simple said, once somebody fills in the form on our website that's connected to our CRM, first thing that happens, this data goes directly to your CRM and it's never forgotten. Like, you cannot forget about it if it's there, You can lose it in your emails. You can search always, of course, but here you have some data in addition saying that, okay, this person applied on this specific date, they came to your website through specific ad, through specific traffic channel. It can be organic, it can be advertising, you get some basic data there. Like some of the CRMs, they can go as far as planting the cookie on their browser, on your customer browser, so that you literally know how many times they visited your website before they applied and after, Not saying that you need so much data, but at least to know where they came from, So that's one thing. You don't have a leaky bucket. Everybody are in the CRM. No way for you to forget about it. Next thing, you can automate not just one email to yourself or to the person. You can automate like sequence of emails towards your client. You can have like notifications not only for you, but for multiple people within your business. Who is the user? Who is the salesperson? You want to notify maybe a marketeer who's doing advertising, so they also know like you can imagine how many notifications can be. One way is to notify through an email. It can be notified through an app, because usually CRMs today, they all follow with an app where you can literally have notifications coming to you in a real time, So as soon as somebody applies, boom, you know that immediately through your email, through a notification on your phone, through the notification on the account itself, if you prefer using it on your desktop, for example. So multiple ways of notifying people. Next thing is a pipeline. We're talking about the sales pipeline. So imagine somebody fills in the form, they are entering as a contact in your CRM, but for this contact, you can connect some other objects within the CRM. Let's say it's a company, it's how we call it, maybe a deal within the pipeline, So this person entered, we want automatically to create a deal. that we're going to follow up in a pipeline. So in a pipeline, we also have multiple stages, and the first stage is called filled in the form, or applied for a free estimate, depends what you offer on your website. Not only to have like a simple contact form, that's a short digression now, you want to also have some value in advance. Of course, you're gonna do a free estimate, but if you say it like, hey, apply here for a free estimate, it's a different than just, here's our contact form, because it's very clear that you are going to get a free estimate if you apply on this specific form. And I want a free estimate. I don't want to pay anything in advance before I learn who you are, what do you offer, and what's your estimation of specific work that you need to do for me. So makes sense. I just gave an idea. For some other businesses, you might want to communicate this differently, but at the end of the day, it's like, giving some value in advance before you establish connection, before you begin this customer-client relationship with this specific person, with this lead. Now, back to the topic. We were talking about the pipeline. So somebody fills in the form, we have that stage, and hopefully if you have a skilled salespeople in your business, or you are doing sales yourself, you don't want to have people sitting there more than 24 hours. As soon as possible, you want to move them to the next step in your pipeline. And again, pipeline is something that helps you to track how your sales is working. Is your sales converting well? Where is the bottleneck in your sales process, so that you can attack that bottleneck, open it, and then you have all the client going through and hopefully get more conversions at the end of your funnel. Again, talking about automations, let's say that you are receiving more than 50 maybe leads per day, and you gather like 100 leads that you can feed back to the advertising platform, and you can do it through your CRM in an automatic way. So as soon as you have like 100 people that are applied and that are recognized by the advertising platform through their name, email, phone number, you can retarget them through your advertising platforms. Let's say somebody applied for my offer, but they're totally cold. They don't know me, they know nothing about my business. Imagine how I could benefit if I can retarget these specific individuals back on advertising platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever, you name it, wherever you can come up with a video and then present yourself. You want to answer specific questions, you want to set up expectations through different videos. You don't want to do it in one single video, but you can retarget these people with these specific videos and introduce them to your offer. So once you get in contact with them, or maybe a couple of days after, when they need to think about it or something like that, you're actually pre-framing them. You are warming them up. Again, you cannot do it if you only have your form on your website, sending you a notification about it, and that's it. You need some additional tools for your benefit, for your business, just to have more value from your website, from your online presence. And that's the CRM. Again, if you're not sure what the CRM is, just customer relationship management. It's a software that you want to use in order to, handle all this data, handle all these processes that I just named in this video, and much, much more. I just scratched the surface, but those are the basic, how people are coming into your database, how they convert, how fast they convert. You can also track those pipelines so that you don't forget anyone along the process, along the line. Once you're going to have some people, in the fill-in form stage of your pipeline, and you're going to say, hey, why is this guy sitting here for like 3 days? Nobody called him, or did you forget to move him in the next status? What's going on? But you will still have a full control, and at the end of the day, ability to estimate, how much leads you need in order to have specific number of customers at the end of your pipeline. I'm just giving ideas. So, you notice like all this video, basically we are talking about the CRM and the possibilities that you can implement when you have your CRM form embedded in your website, or at the end of the day, whatever form connected to your CRM. But I prefer to embed it directly there, so I don't have some mismatch between these connections from some other form and my CRM. Why wouldn't I use native form from the CRM directly embedded in the website? Why do I need some additional connection to think about? As simple as that. So long story short, when we have this form embedded on the website, look how much more we can achieve comparing to having like a simple contact form. Hey, this is our contact form, fill in here and we will call you back, So it's a huge difference, So that's what separates, amateurish businesses there, or somebody who just, started, and some businesses that want to have, this advanced setup and have this CRM in place. In case you are wondering what kind of CRM we are using, you have down there in the description, it's called the 3S method. We call it like that because it's like systemize, synchronize, and scale. That's what you need, to put everything in place, to synchronize all these assets, and then you can scale, right? So that's the name. That's how we came up with the name. And long story short, most of our clients are using this CRM. You have an enormous number of softwares out there for you to choose and see what makes sense for you. But yeah, long story short, if you want to shorten the process of decision, this is battle tested. Most of our clients are actually using this specific software, so it's battle tested, it works, and it has all features necessary for today modern day businesses, to have better conversions, better tracking, better automations, and to have a better tracking, better automations, better sales process setup. There's a lot of things that you can do with the CRM. Again, don't want to pitch you here another half an hour. I just gave you an idea what you can do with the CRM. If you want to shorten the time looking for the right software, you have it down there in the description. If you want to do your own research, use Google, use ChatGPT, see what's going on out there and find the right one for you. But again, implement something more advanced if you want to grow your business and get some more traction from your online assets. Go check out some other videos on my channel. They're all here for you, business owners out there who want to elevate the level of understanding of these digital things, so that at the end of the day you can elevate the level of communication with the digital service providers, with the marketeers, with the web designers. You want to ask them these things now that you know what the CRM is, what it can do for you. Maybe you already have a CRM and you're not even aware what it can do for your business. So just go out there, talk to your people, see how you can leverage these softwares for your business benefit. And I'll see you in the next video.